In today's episode of The Young and the Restless, for Thursday, October 17th, the tension in Genoa City reaches a boiling point as romantic, corporate, and criminal plots all start to collide, just when Victoria and Nate begin to find their way back to one another. Audra makes a perfectly timed, and totally inconvenient, entrance that threatens to blow everything up. Meanwhile, Nick and Sharon try to stay one step ahead of a con man who may not be as clueless as he seems. Let's dive into the drama. Victoria Newman is trying to regain her footing, both at Newman Enterprises and in her personal life. After months of emotional fallout and career turbulence, she's finally feeling a spark again with Nate Hastings. The two find themselves in a quiet moment, away from the chaos of the office, and the chemistry is undeniable. Victoria lets her guard down, showing the softer, more vulnerable side that Nate once fell for. Nate, in turn, seems genuinely torn. The attraction is still there, but so is his guilt over how things ended the last time. Just as the air between them starts to shift, Audra Charles walks in like a storm in stilettos. Her expression says it all. She's not happy to see Nate and Victoria together, and she's definitely not here by accident. Audra has been keeping close tabs on both of them, especially after Nate distanced himself from her professional and personal advances. Now, she's ready to remind him who really holds the cards. Audra interrupts their conversation under the guise of business, claiming there's an urgent Newman media issue that needs Nate's attention, but her tone and body language tell another story. This is about control, jealousy, and the quiet war for Nate's loyalty. Victoria, ever the strategist, doesn't flinch. She gives Audra one of her signature icy smiles, the kind that says, "Nice try, but you don't intimidate me." Still, the tension is thick enough to cut with a knife. Elsewhere in Genoa City, Nick and Sharon are keeping a close eye on Burrows, the smooth-talking man who's been spinning stories to gain their trust. Sharon's instincts tell her something about him doesn't add up, but Burrows plays his role perfectly. Calm, cooperative, and just vulnerable enough to seem harmless. He's confident they've bought his story hook, line, and sinker, but Sharon and Nick aren't fools. They've been through too many scams, lies, and heartbreaks to let someone like Burrows pull one over on them. Still, as the episode unfolds, it becomes clear that Burrows may be several moves ahead. He's observing every reaction, testing how far he can push before they suspect the truth, that his agenda is much darker than he's letting on. Meanwhile, the Newman family's larger troubles loom in the background. Rumors about power shifts, business takeovers, and unresolved rivalries continue to circulate, setting the stage for explosive fallout in the coming days. By the end of the episode, Victoria's romantic hopes are once again left hanging. Nate is forced to choose between two powerful women, and Burrows leaves viewers wondering whether Nick and Sharon are walking straight into a trap. One thing's for sure, in Genoa City, even the most calculated plans can unravel with one unexpected interruption. Stay tuned. Tomorrow's episode promises even more fireworks as alliances shift and hidden motives come crashing into the open.